Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. I know it has been a bit of a hot minute since I have actually played Dokkan on the channel. But today is a very special day for me and a very special day in my Dokkan journey. Apparently that special day is going to start by some link level grinding. Hold on, let me cut to the end of the stage. Alrighty, there we go. Sorry about that. I forget that I always start a stage whenever I leave the game. So then that way when I open up the game again, I'm forced to let the link level grinding go. So we are here today for a very special purpose. As you can see, I'm sure, by the title, and if you've been following my Twitter shenanigans the past couple of days, you would know that today is my 2000th login day on Dokkan Battle. Cannot believe I'm saying it, but there it is. Ooh! I've been looking forward to this ever since it was announced. Obviously, this unit was announced a fat minute ago now. And the only thing that is kind of sad about this at this point, honestly, is that by now he's sort of like outdated a little bit with his EZA. Like, he's still a good unit and you could definitely still find some uses for him on various different events and such. But I will say it is definitely a little bit unfortunate that he's aged, and it kind of makes me wonder if they're ever going to do like a 3,000 day or maybe more type of meme. But it is crazy to think that I have had to log into this game for over 5 years, well over 5 years in fact, to get to this point where I am able to get his EZA medal. So let's go ahead and hop into our actual gift box here and pick him up. Ooh, baby, this is a sick screenshot if I have ever seen one. Let me make sure that that screenshot didn't have the screenshot saved. That's an annoying thing that this phone does. It has the top one go, and then most of the time at the bottom it'll have a screenshot saved. Oh, I guess it didn't do that at the time. Okay, watch, I'm gonna do it right now, and then yeah, see, I don't know, bro, maybe it's just when I initially do it and I'm just tripping. Regardless though, we got the screenshot. It is so cool to have been able to play at Dokkan up until this point where I am able to get all of these goodies. It is kind of funny to me that it's only 20 stones. I remember thinking about that the day that they announced what the rewards were for the 2000 days, and I'm like, really? Like, I understand that they probably just can't give you 200, but honestly, if you've been playing the game for 2000 days low-key, I don't even think 200 would be that big of an ask, but maybe it is just for the sake of gacha game shenanigans. However, obviously we will take the 20 stones and the 45 EZA medals. It's weird that it, oh no, it does go in there. Okay. It is kind of funny though that they obviously give you the extra 5 copies of the unit. Of course, I will not be using this unit for, you know, the actual like SA5 of the unit, but of course, you might as well just get to it through that. And I did want to take this opportunity too to sort of talk about a little bit about my history with Dokkan and my sort of journey with the game, because obviously this is a pretty big milestone for me. And of course, this is a video that I know a lot of people do, but oh, also it'll be pretty cool because before, of course, we did not have the new upgraded EZA system for how you did EZAs, where obviously you had to do the medals one by one. And now we will literally just be able to press the button and my boy will get that fat EZA real quick. Hit him with the 1, hit him with the 2, hit him with the 3, and there she is, ladies and gentlemen. We have the SA25 now available with all upgrades. Now, obviously, I could feed in the 5 copies of him, but I'm not going to do that. Obviously, these 5 copies, well, technically 6, obviously, with the one that I have, and, of course, the ones that you put in for the dupe system for the rainbow are the only copies of this unit that you will ever get in the game's history. So your boy is just going to keep those copies at the regular SA. And I believe I should just have let me see, do I just have, yeah, I have some. We'll give him some proper Kais. We won't use any of the 50% shenanigans on my man. I feel like this unit is well worth just using the Kais to get him to straight level 25. I am awestruck, frankly, that I have been able to get to this point for the game. It is pretty crazy how long I have been playing this game. I remember too, I'm sure you saw in the beginning that like consecutive login, I'm at like 220 or something of that sort, right? I remember thinking back in the day when I was playing Dokkan, I was like, oh, I'll never be one of those people that like forgets a login day, and look at me now. It's funny, sometimes, you know, it's just you're too busy in the day and you just end up forgetting, or you maybe think that you logged in already or something like that. But there have been days when, ever since, you know, I became Dokkan Assets, literally with the rest of my day, and then doing the assets from basically the time that I get home from work until when I go to sleep, I just kind of forget to log in, which is ironic because I'm still doing Dokkan related things. It's just obviously another aspect of Dokkan is sort of taking up the time of playing the game, which I'm honestly not opposed to because obviously I really enjoy it. But it is so cool to be able to get this unit. I do want to show you real quick, just because we're here, my first unit in the whole game. I have actually started technically sooner than what my box shows here. As you can see, my technical first unit that I have is the Goat Tiencha, because I started this JP account around the time that he was given out as a free login bonus reward. That's why I have him as my first unit. And then my first summonable unit was the Grade 8 Bardock. And it is very fitting because, ironically enough, Bardock is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. So I will always cherish this unit. A lot of people ask, like in streams and stuff, they're like, hey, what's your favorite unit? And a lot of the time I'll say this unit, which is such a strange pick, but not only is it just nostalgia, but obviously since Bardock is my favorite character, kind of makes sense that this man would be here, considering he is my first summonable unit. And I think that he is reversed at the moment. That's why he's obviously not in the... Oh, no, maybe he isn't reversed. Hold on. Oh, no, yeah, okay. I was going to say, I've definitely awakened my man before. Also, too, I'm not going to lie, I do like the SSR art, and obviously he doesn't have an EZA at the moment, so there's no real, you know, I'm not going to be using him in the awakened state. So I might as well have him in the SSR state taking a look. And I know that, funny enough, this guy obviously has a TUR nowadays, and obviously a way to farm him up, but I'm going to be honest, bro, I think I just want to keep this original copy here just sort of preserved as a piece of history in my box, and I will be just farming up a second copy of him, because funny enough, when Dragon Ball Fusions came around, I never actually farmed up a, you know, full rainbow copy of this guy. But yeah, very, very excited about this. You can kind of get a time frame for when I was playing the game. You can see that Tech Go Tanks was my first Dokkan Fest unit there. I love this unit as well too. Fantastic unit. I still like playing with him occasionally too. And then you can see that Omega was my next one. Very, very cool stuff. This Bardock, I believe, was not Super Saiyan 3, obviously, when I got him, because Super Saiyan 3 Bardock wasn't out at the time. I believe it was just the original SR Bardock. I kept him, and then obviously he ended up awakening into the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. But yeah, as you can see, it was also around during the Arale banner, and I highly regret not summoning on that banner, because it would have been awesome to be able to have her. Funny enough, I never actually awakened the Goku, which is kind of funny. I just never got around to it, but I did awaken the Tekarale. This man has been level 17 in my box literally since like the start of the game, basically. But yeah, we got so many of these Arales with the Interale from the gift box. It wasn't as like cut and dry as it is with Dokkan now, where they're just like, all right, here's 15 copies of the unit, SA10, and rainbow them real quick. They just gave you, like, I think it was just every day you logged in or something like that. I don't remember, but as you can see, I have her fully rainbow. She is SA10 from her own copies of herself. There's 6 extra copies of her right there, and I'm pretty sure as well that the tech one may have even been SA'd up with copies of the int one, if I am recollecting that correctly. But yeah, so very, very cool stuff. I did actually play Dokkan before this point in the game's history. I did have a global account before I made my JP account. That's how I originally got into the game. But that global account is actually long gone now. And I suppose this is also sort of just like a box showcase as well, because I don't think I've ever done a proper box showcase on the channel. So as I'm just sort of reminiscing here, I'm just going to scroll through the box and you can kind of see all the shenanigans that I have here. I feel it's only appropriate to do it in order of receive because obviously the type of video that this is. But yeah, I had a global account originally. That was my first account that I played on. I remember STR Beerus was the Big Boy Dokkan Fest. I think that I was playing with global on that account. But unfortunately, that account had like super bad luck. I don't know what it was about that account, but just the luck on that account was absolutely disgusting. I could literally never pull anything good on it. Even after I jumped ship and eventually just played JP, that account still never really pulled anything good. Like, it could only pull Dokkan Fest that were a couple years old. It was very weird, but the global account that I have now is a second one that I started. I think I was just doing a reroll for fun, and it ended up being so good that I just decided to keep it. And funny enough, my original global account, which I will say I do kind of regret not keeping, only from the perspective of, like, you know, a history keeping, record keeping sort of sense. Like, it would have been cool to be able to look back and see how many days, you know, I've actually played Dokkan, because technically my JP account is an inaccurate reading since I played the game before I started, because obviously for most of us, right, you find out about global and then you find out about JP. But somebody in my Discord server, this was like many years ago, they got their account stolen. By the way, Bane of the 4th year anniversary. Still can't believe I have 77 of him in my box. But yeah, someone got their account stolen in my Discord server. This was many years ago. And I remember I was like, hey, you know, I am literally not using this account whatsoever. You can just have it. Like, I'm literally never going to use it. I never play it. I don't touch it. You can literally just take it. You know, it's not a very good account because obviously there's nothing really great on it, but if you want to play the game and you don't want to start from zero, then, you know, here is a option for you. So that is where that account ended up. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, that was so long ago, I don't even remember who I gave it to. I don't even remember the person's name. And it's not like even if I remembered them, I would be like, hey, give me the account back, or something like that. Obviously, you know, it's their account now, and of course, you know, I hope that they're out there enjoying it and enjoying the game. But you know, I hope that they pulled something good. Did I never lock up this Mira? Oh, jeez. Well, that's a little embarrassing. Anyway, yeah. So I hope that they're out there enjoying that account. I don't even remember who it was at this point, but it has been a wild ride for sure, playing Dokkan all this time, getting to experience all this history of the game, and not to mention, obviously, becoming Dokkan assets in my period of playing this game, and really enjoying that whole venture and that whole journey and sort of side of things in the community has been very fun. And it's been such a pleasure, and I'm so happy that I have been able to make it this far to the point that I am at now. Because obviously, you know, I never thought that I would get to this point. We are just on the cusp of 10K subscribers. It will be such a cool milestone when I am able to finally hit that number. I'm very excited for that day, honestly. It's cool that it is going to happen around the 2,000 day mark as well, or at least I sure hope so. I do want to comment as well, one more thing before we go, because I know this video has sort of just been me talking and sharing my experiences, which was what I kind of wanted this video to be. So, with the boy Goku himself now finally easy aid. First of all, it's so nice because I don't have to look at him on the menu here, like, begging for the easy aid, right? Like, Trunks, obviously, you know, haven't leveled him up or whatever. That's a wrong menu. I forgot they changed it now. Obviously, you know, I'm not like looking at him being like, oh, you know, he needs an easy A, I gotta do it, and all these other units I still have to do their easy A too. But obviously now that he's finally done it is very exciting. And I will say, I know that he is a Rainbow Lead 120, and unfortunately, obviously nowadays that is a pretty, like, not that great leader skill, unfortunately. However, it does still have its uses. Obviously in chain battle, definitely a fantastic use for a leader. When especially you just have like a Mod Podge units left, this guy is absolutely perfect for that type of scenario. But it would be cool if they could maybe give him some type of easy A someday, or if they do a 3,000 day unit or some kind of celebration for that. I'm not exactly sure how that would work, but it would be interesting to see. And granted, obviously there is a lot more variety, like, because of course technically he is, I believe, the one leader skill in the game that's not just, you know, like a all types attack plus 20% type of meme, right? That he's like, is he the only technical rainbow leader in the game? There may be one more that is slipping my mind, but with categories, obviously there is so much variety that you could, you know, sort of get basically all the units that you want on a category. I think especially with dual category leads now, but it is cool that we have a unit in the game like this where it is quite literally just every single card in the game, and I think that that is so fitting, not just for what this card represents and what this card is, but you know, the art as well in a sort of funny way, because obviously it is literally all of Goku's friends here representing all the Z fighters. Well, I guess not all of them, you know, Yamcha isn't there and Tien isn't there, but you get the point. Anyway, thank you guys so much for those of you who stuck around to the end of this video. I know that this video was basically just me rambling on about how much I, you know, enjoy Dokkan and my history of, you know, different things in this game, but I just wanted to make a game, well, maybe someday. I just wanted to make a video commemorating this occasion, because obviously this is a very cool milestone for me, and I wanted to make sure to share it with all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Please let me know as well if you have hit that 2,000 day mark in the comment section below. And if you are close, I know when I've been tweeting this out the last couple days, a couple of you have been like, oh, I'm almost there too, which is always really cool to see. So yeah, definitely let me know how close you are. And if you've had this guy in your box for a while, bro, I'm literally losing my mind. I can't believe I have this unit Easy Aid. Let me know what you think of his Easy Aid, of course, in the comment section below. With that though, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace.